Hey there, Tuba Knights at your friendly neighborhood flash in the pan with yet another edger blade weapon design thing. So we can probably call this edger blade Tomahawk 3.0. So since we remade the original version in the last video, and that's 2.0, so this would be 3.0. This one I wanted to try and do something a little different. I had a little better steel available to me. However, I was still using edger blades as the structure, and I did kind of a sandmai thing. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll show you. This is the head itself, but you'll see this is not just a flat. This is very three-dimensional. It's not just a flat edger blade, right? This is actually just like a landscaping spike or something like that, but it was most of the way to how I wanted it anyway, so I kind of wish I'd moved it up to where it's flat with the top. But anyways, what I did, the two outer pieces here on both sides, these are edger blades. All right, so as you will see in the other videos how I made those, if you go back to the original edger blade Tomahawk, you'll see how I made this particular shape out of edger blade. But what I did, so I brought two edger blades in, and then I had a bearing raceway that I cut, flattened out, and bent to match this shape, and then I welded that in the middle of those two edger blades. And then this top piece and this under piece are just other pieces of plate steel that were laying around that I just used to cover up the open holes. I thought about like filling it with lead or something like that so it had more weight to it, but I got lazy and did not do that. And even then, you can see you can see like some of my welds that kind of started to show through whenever I was trying to clean it up. But anyway, so it's kind of a poor man's sandmai, and I don't know. I assume that bearing raceway steel is better than just standard edger blade. Don't know, but it was fun. Like I said in that last video, on this one I tried to get away with a little less of the shovel handle, and so far it's been fine. I don't think I've used this heavily yet, but I have no reason to think that I would have a problem with it. And this is that same kind of heavy broom handle that you can get at any hardware store. In this case, I grabbed some random like cut off pieces of leather that I had from some of the other sheaths that I've made, or X blade covers that I've made, stuff like that, and I just kind of tried to work them together to make a hodgepodge thing, just to do something different. In this case, I stained the wood, as you can see. I don't think I did linseed oil on this. I don't remember now. I might have. But then the same thing, I used epoxy, and then you can see I have this bolt gone through just to keep the exit from going anywhere. Yeah, I really don't think I've used this heavily yet. If I did, I don't remember, but much like that other one, there's no reason I can think of that it would have any problems. But it was a cool exercise. It was hard to get the edger blades kind of lined up and welded onto the shovel handle, and then to get that bearing raceway into it sandmai style, and then even just to get that plate stock, back underneath this to cover all the holes and stuff. It's not pretty, but it's functional. Something to do with your hands. Keep your hands busy, as always. We'd like to talk about. This one, I think, just like I said in the Tomahawk videos, like you don't necessarily have to have welding equipment to do some of that stuff. I think in this case you do. There's nothing that you're gonna be able to have outside of welding that's going to keep something like this together. But hell, maybe there is. I don't know. Give it a shot. Tag me if you try something. I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for the next one.